Welcome to day 11 of my series, Living in My Body. The past 3.5 years of my life forced me to get to know myself in a way I never have before. Social media tends to be a highlight reel, as we all know. I get a lot of comments like, oh my God, you look so happy. You look like you're crushing it. And the truth is, there were a lot of moments where I really wasn't crushing shit. I struggled a lot. And for a lot of my struggles, I chose to heal privately and go pretty minimal on social media altogether. I wanted to give myself the space to actually heal in a healthy way instead of trying to navigate the pressure of social media at the same time. We see it all the time. Someone goes through one of the worst moments of their life publicly, and suddenly everybody has an opinion and judgment to make. And honestly, I just didn't want to deal with that. I didn't want to become someone pretending everything was okay when the real Emily was struggling mentally, physically, financially, and honestly, I really was just struggling in every aspect of my life. Somewhere along the way, I became somebody I wasn't proud of, not just in my relationships with other people, but in the relationship with myself. And for a lot of people, that's just really part of it. Sometimes you have to become someone you're not proud of to finally understand what really needs to change. I had to get real with the deeper parts of me, the ugly, uncomfortable parts. I became someone I didn't trust or feel safe with. And I remember having this moment where I thought, how am I expecting someone else to make me feel safe, loved, chosen, supported when I'm not even doing that for me? I had to let my guard down. I had to let the ego death thing take its course. I think transformation gets romanticized a lot online. People love a before and after, the glowy, healed, hot, skinny, finished story. But I didn't want to spend my whole life just chasing an after. I wanted to create a life where I actually felt at peace, where my actions aligned with the person I said that I wanted to become. Truthfully, I don't even feel like an after. If anything, this past year has added even more layers to my transformation. I lost my job for the first time in my life. I'm not financially where I'd hoped I'd be at 34, and I'm definitely not where I thought I would be in my relationships either. But weirdly, I think this is the most honest version of myself I've ever been, and 100% the most proud I've ever been of myself too. This is the first time in a really long time I actually feel healed enough to go after the really big goals I set for myself. And I can just feel this next chapter of my life is going to move a whole lot faster. The Living in My Body series has become my way of sharing the things that I chose to work on privately, the things I'm finally ready to talk about, the parts of my writing I always felt way too vulnerable to post. And honestly, I think this is the first time people are actually getting to know the real me. Oh yeah, and that book I started writing in 2022, yeah, it's time we publish her.